The Germantown Town Center Urban Park has been in development since 2005, so its opening was greatly anticipated. It was dedicated in October 2015. The community, park officials, and county council members were there to celebrate.
It's really terrific because it offers so much to so many people. For those who are just looking for a peaceful place to walk in an area that is becoming more and more urban, you look at this Germantown Urban Park and it's a great retreat. But it also provides a learning experience. There are plenty of wetland areas that are in this park also. You've got tremendous artwork that's there that creates spaces for people to have different kinds of functions, but also just relish in the great things that are going on in Montgomery County.
Here are park employees Patricia McManus and Andy Frank to give us a tour.
We're here to introduce you to our newest park in the Montgomery Park system, the Germantown Town Center Urban Park. This park was developed on a parcel with the Germantown Library, and it was about an 8.8 acre parcel. About half of it was used for the library and about half for the park. We started out with a park that was predominantly a wetland. We had only about 2 acres of usable land for the park, which was mostly sloped property. We were given the challenge by the planning board to consolidate public and private stormwater management facilities in order to create more usable open space for the park. So what we thought was a pretty challenging task took a great deal of coordination with the Montgomery County Department of Environmental Protection and the homeowners associations to actually place some stormwater management facilities underground and create another 1.5 acres of usable lawn area for open space gathering and festivals and events.
Are you enjoying the new park?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. Sure. So we've worked on this project for quite a while. I can remember when this was just a low-lying area and the walls around the library were so pronounced. And it was a really interesting challenge to be able to take these 2 distinct neighborhoods that had this open low area between them and really using a system of walkways and boardwalks and different pathways. We're really able to intertwine this not only between the communities but also with the library as well. If you look right over here, you can see how you have this very busy parking lot, a lot going on, a lot of commotion, and all you do is turn around and set yourself up, and you've got a very nice, quiet, open, natural place. And these handrails were a really interesting creation by David Hess, the artist on the project. What the artist was looking for is trying to show the rock almost emerging out of the park. So you have the natural system actually coming out of the man-made system. And he ties it together with the different materials between the concrete, the stone, the boulders, the metal, and all the landscaping really coming together in one space. This location where the braided feature comes together, they form an island in the middle. And if you look in here, you have the mulch ground with the trees coming out of it along with the boulders. Almost makes it look like you're in a wooded area surrounded by man-made walkways. And this kind of juxtaposition of this island overlooking the wetlands creates an interesting space for people to enjoy. So how are you enjoying the new park?
It's really nice, it's really peaceful, and I like that there's places to sit over there, bring a book if the weather is nice. It's a nice space.
This is the area of the park that we call the Canted Lon. We had a lot of slopes in this park, so we tried to create some playful elements as well as some lounge chairs for people to use.
I think people enjoy our name for them as much as anything else, the potato chip structures.
We've had a lot of comments of people who really like to sit out here, bring a book from the library, and just enjoy the view of the wetland.
What's really neat about this area, this wetland area, it looks like one layer, like one blanket of plant materials. But really, from the soil all the way up to the top, there's many different layers and levels and different things that are going on, and different animals that are using different parts of the plants and the soil for their life cycle. Okay, this terrace was meant to be a beacon, and you can see how high up it is relative to the rest of the park. And then when we brought the artist David Hess on board, one of his ideas was to bring it up even further with these tree-like sculptures that kind of reach up into the sky.
It's hard to tell from what's here now, but this used to be a large stormwater management detention basin that took up this whole site and was about 15 feet below the grade it is right now. One of our primary objectives for the park was to create more usable open space, and what we did here was to place a large stormwater management structure underground to capture about 25 acres of drainage area from Germantown. So this area is intended to be used for community festivals and open space for public events. This park was a huge public investment. I mean, the total cost was about $8 million, and probably at least $2.5 million of it was for stormwater management facilities. It was an urban park, and it was very important for us to spend as much on what people see above the park, as well as, in addition to what's underground.
And this was really a land reclamation project in this area. It was unusable for the residents, but now this has become prime real estate. Now they can get to enjoy this beautiful space.